Hello, guys. Today I'm just talking about why you should create content. You know, I think we should all at least try to create some content, any type of content, because it's a recording of your life that you can always look back at it. We have this thing called the internet where we can store almost everything. They're already using it to steal our information, track us, have all of this. So why not use your will to create something for yourself, for your family, for people in the community to watch? I think back in the day, the way people would leave something behind and leave documents of themselves and a creation art would be written down. First, it was through books. A lot of people that you know from back hundreds or even thousands of years is of recordings from writings, and you hear stories of them because of the recordings and letters. And then later on, almost around the 1860s and above, people start finding how to create music and keeping it recorded in tapes and vinyls and things of that order. The only way to know about music from 1,000 years was written down, notes that were written down. And today, with this digital world that we have, you can use a simple computer and a recording device to create something for yourself or to share with the public. And I think that's really cool. I want to try to do that more often. I don't really create content or make recordings, but I want to make it more, not just audios and podcasts, but music and um, recordings of like movies, audio, official videos for my music and blogs too, with the people that I hang out with or myself too. Instead of consuming, produce. That's another thing that they have done is that they make us just consume movies, consume shows, consume sports, and we don't produce nothing. I think the human body and mind was made to produce, to create, inventions and stuff. We have made really wonderful things, cars. We started with the wheel and the fire, and then we started taming animals to use for our advantage, for our technological advancement. However, I feel like nowadays things have slowed down because of technology. Things for us, like when we write down essays or schoolwork, people don't want to actually do the work, and it affects their critical thinking. But I think the technology is fine where it's at. I don't think we should go even more, like how AI is getting advanced and deep learning about us, and they use our data so it can learn uh, about us, terabytes and terabytes of information that we have, petabytes of information that they use, and they waste water so they can learn about us and okay, live longer and merge with technology, so that we have a computer in our head, like almost like a cyborg. I don't think that's something that we need. I think this is perfect. We actually need to go back into nature and help the animals. Use the technology we have so that we can have more woods and forests for the animals. They keep being in this world, because what is this world? Just humans. Capitalism. That's an ugly world. Just working, and taxes and innovations for what? For what? We still work or work more than what our ancestors did. It's just that it's a different type of work, and you're living just to pay bills and taxes and energy that's supposed to be free. And yeah, so that's what I think. Um, Communicate, produce, but produce something that's of value. Not just movies, random movies, and uh, child shows that are not even good like they used to be. Like, I'm talking about way back, like Looney Tunes and stuff. Those were good, and that's around the turn of the 2000s, the millennials, when it got more like dumb and not effective. That's what I would say. But yeah, let me know if you think I should drop more videos like this, quick podcast, not like a podcast, but in informationals, rants that might interest y'all. Hopefully some of y'all do think stuff like this, that we should produce. we have this world where there's computers everywhere. They're not expensive like they used to be, so make use of it, not just to watch movies and play video games. And if you are gonna play video games, try to stream it, try to make it, or like put it as a background for your rants, not just play. You can enjoy it, once in a while, and then record some of it so you can use it. Just not that you just you waste hours there and you don't get nothing more than just a reward from a skin or something like in Fortnite, a gun skin or something, So that's what I got for right now. And yeah. And then another thing is that if you go into that social medias and stuff, there's almost always just negative stuff, memes that don't matter, that are its trend dies fast and stuff, and just brain rot. And the things with the president and all of that things, the people of power supposedly, that they're doing their evil things, right? I believe you should be aware, but if you're gonna try to do something, not just look at it and make memes and don't do nothing about it. If not, don't even consume that type of information, because it makes you desensitized to that type of information, where like you think it's normal, the things they're doing, and not do nothing, like what's going on with Palestine. We should really try to do something as the people to stop that madness, because once you see information about kids that unfortunately they pass away from certain things, it's really bad. And I wish we could help them, and help them. We will have help. We wish we should, and donate them, learn about an organization that's actually doing things. Journalists, because a lot of journalists have died trying to expose the truth, that's what's going on over there. And things that the people of power and money do, like rings and stuff, they really do some things that are bad. So I'm glad that people are knowing more about this, but I think it's now time to do something. I try to, as I'm doing right now, speak of it and see what you think of it, and if you would like to do something, make a Discord group or something about it, and talk about how we can do a little change. And a little bit goes a long way. The Mandela effect, the butterfly effect. So I really think that we should consume less of the stuff, be aware of what's going on, know of it, but don't let it stop you from your purpose, and try to help others with that information. Spread information and use this technology for you, not just for the people that have the servers and stuff, that they use it to track us and know more about us. But we don't do nothing. We don't group up like in the First Amendment. We don't speak. Well, actually, there's a lot of protests, so I'm really happy about that. It just doesn't get covered as much. They would just like to push the bad stuff in the media, but I'm really proud for them, for like the people for our generation in Nepal. They really grouped up. They used information to team up, and they were trying to censor information, and that's when they got mad, and they overthrew the government. That's something for the history books. I think we need something like that over here. Because when we don't protest or try to do something about it, they just keep doing what they can. They'll squeeze every type of energy and life force out of you. So yeah, and I think that's all I have for right now. It's a quick little video, but that's it. Bye bye, guys.